Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be looking at some Lady Lovelock's animation cels. Now before we get into it, I'm just going to explain what animation cels are for some people who might not know. So basically when they used to make animations, instead of using computers, they would hand draw everything or hand paint everything. And these cels are like small frames of the cartoon. I do actually own one Lady Lovelock's animation cel, and everything on it is hand painted, so I have it in a little shadow box so the paint doesn't melt onto each other, but like you can see that every detail was hand painted. Like there's even some little lines that are like imperfect or wobbly, but that just adds to the authenticity because you can tell it was hand drawn by animators at the time. And before we look at some of the animation cels I found, I just want to point out that a lot of these are not the best preserved, and a lot of them have jumbled up backgrounds, or some are even missing backgrounds. So we're going to start with the animation cels from the cartoons, and then there are some from the commercials that we will look into later. Now since these are all hand painted and hand drawn, they're not the most perfect, and you can see as some that come from about the same scene, some of the colors vary, and sometimes, you know, when you like pause on a certain frame and there's an animation error, well, in the hand-drawn animation, that means an entire frame was off. So for example, in this one, the comb gnome literally changes color. Like, it changes from the pink one to the purple one. But it's not that just one person is coloring all of these in, so even if one person on the team who colors the frames in gets it wrong, then there's going to be a little animation mistake. And then there's some that I've found that have the original concept sketches, which were used to color in the clear cels themselves. And then there's others who have very obvious incorrect backgrounds, which is kind of sad that these all got jumbled up because they were not taken the best care of. So, yeah. And then there's also some that are slightly disturbing. And then we have the animation cels to the commercials, and these were done by different artists, as you can see, because it's a completely different art style. Alright guys, that's the end of all the animation cells I've found for now. And thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye!